I was a boat stuck in a bottle that never got the chance to touch the sea. Just forgot on the shelf, no wind in the sails, going nowhere with no one but me. I was 1 in 100 billion, a burnout star in a galaxy. Just lost in the sky, wondering why everyone else shines out for me. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me has his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. I was a worn out set of shoes, wandering the city street. Another face in the crowd, head looking down, lost in the sound of a lonely melody. Empty pockets and a roulette, always landing on a lost bet. Just live for the spin and hope for the win, go all in just to lose again. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me has his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. The worst me is just a long gone memory. You put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Stuck in a bottle that never got the chance to touch the sea. I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me has his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. The worst me is just a long gone memory. You put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours.
Like big butts. Other brothers can't deny. And when a girl walks up with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up tough, cause you notice that button is stuck. Even the jeans she's wearing, I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get picked up and take your picture. Warn me with that what you got makes. Rapper smooth skin, you say you wanna get in my bins? Well, use me, cause you ain't that average groupie. I see her dancing. To hell with romance and she's sweat, wet. Got it going like a turbo vet.
I'm a stone's throw from the mill, and I'm a good walk to the river. When my working day is over, we'll go swim our cares away. Put your toes down in the water and a smile across your face, and tell me that you love me, lovely Lady May. Now I sharpest chisel like your hands have ever held. Darling, I could love you well till the roll's called on. I've seen my share of trouble, and I've held my weight in shame, but I'm baptized in your name, lovely Lady May.
There you go. That's beautiful.
Lord, the wind can leave you shivering as it waltzes o'er the leaves. It's been rushing through my timber till your love brought on spring.
You guys can get closer, pretend you like each other, you know?
Can we?
Yeah.
You have to be close to that mic, by the way, so.
All right. You guys all right?
Whenever you are.
Okay, cool. Welcome, friends and family. We are gathered here today to celebrate the love and commitment of Rachel and Benjamin in marriage. Thank you for coming to witness their declaration of love for each other with this lifelong commitment. Guys, we're doing a thing here. Come on. The joining of two people in marriage is a historic tradition, binding a couple together with their love and devotion to each other. The vows they make today represent this commitment to their partner and serve as the foundation of their union. At this time, Rachel and Benjamin would like to take a moment to honor those loved ones who are not with us today. Please bow your heads for a moment of silence. Thank you. As we reflect on the love of these two people share for each other, we could quote musicians, poets, movies, other historic figures, but it's far more fun to put the bride and groom on the spot. I asked both Ben and Rachel to write what they thought of when they thought of loving each other. Neither of them have heard the others unless Rachel wrote Ben's for him. Ben wrote, "When I look at Rachel, I see still water. Water so still that skipping a rock would ruin the calmness. Water that, to be such a mirrored surface, defies all the laws of nature. Yet, despite all of the waves I've made, at the end of the day, I see you, and it's like looking into the mirrored surface of that lake, showing me the man I want to be. Rachel has helped me mature as a person and always gives me a kick in the ass when I start to get a little complacent. She is there to keep me grounded when my ambitions get too extreme. She is the only woman I could see myself having a family with and loving for the rest of my life. The only woman to make me realize that I can be a good father. She's my safe waters when life feels like a storm." Rachel wrote, "When I think of loving you, I think of happiness for the rest of my life. We have gone through so much together and it has only made us stronger. Loving you makes me a better person each and every day. I wouldn't trade 1 minute with you or the love we have for the world." It is now time for the bride and groom to declare their intent to one another. Rachel, do you take Benjamin to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love and to cherish him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Ben, do you take Rachel to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love and to cherish her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Should anyone here have reason these two should not be wed, please speak now or forever hold your peace.
Good. We can keep rolling.
We're good. All right, cool. We'll now begin to exchange the rings. The rings you exchange today are the physical embodiment of the love you share. They represent the commitment made today and the devotion of yourself to your partner as a continuous, unending band. Whenever you look at your rings, remember the feelings you share on this day and let the love and devotion you have for each other continue to fill each day of your marriage. I'll now ask you both to repeat after me. Ben, you go first. Ben? No, just kidding, Rachel, you go first, actually.
Sure.
You gotta give her ring.
Right now?
No.
No, the one for
Your
you.
ring.
The one for you.
You ding dong.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right, Rachel, repeat after
Yeah.
me. Ben,
Ben,
please take this ring as a token of my love
please take this ring as a token of my love
for you above all others.
for you above all others.
I promise to respect and support you wholeheartedly
I promise to respect you and support you wholeheartedly
through whatever challenges life may bring.
through whatever challenges life may bring.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I am yours.
I am yours. I hope it would.
All right, Ben, it's your turn. Ready? Rachel,
Rachel,
please take this ring as a token of my love for you above all others.
please take this ring as a token of my love for you above all others.
I promise to respect and support you wholeheartedly
I promise to respect and support you wholeheartedly
through whatever challenges life may bring.
through whatever challenges life may bring.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I am yours.
I am yours.
Put that on there. Sorry, I'm like shaking.
Marriage is a beautiful commitment you make to one another as you devote yourself fully and freely to your partner. Remember to make your partner feel loved and appreciated with each new day of your union. Cherish the special feeling of joy you bring to each other, and your marriage will evolve into an endless circle of love and support. Now the part we all wait for. By the power vested in me by the state of New York and the Universal Life Church, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and
Driving
Mrs.
through
Greenway.
the road work, oh, the work they took forever on the road. Cones blur like memories of the miles we shared between. The place you learned to say your prayers, the place I took to praying. Loading in and breaking down my road dog door deal dreams. Long before we ever met, I made up my direction. Long before I knew the half of half I'm sure of now. Though I'd say it ain't the way that you'd have gone about it. Follow me and lead me on and never let me down. So I'll love you till my lungs give out. I ain't lying. I'm all yours, you're all mine. There ain't two ways around it, there ain't no trying about it. I'm all yours, you're all mine. Ride my rails and find hotels and all that in the middle. Every bite and curtain drawn I want to taste with you. Goddess in my days in pen, the muse I ain't refusing. Part of me that ain't around, I'm always talking to. So I'll love you till my lungs give out. I ain't lying. I'm all yours, you're all mine. There ain't two ways around it, there ain't no trying about it. I'm all yours, you're all mine. So I'll love you till my lungs give out. I ain't lying. I'm all yours, you're all mine. There ain't two ways around it, there ain't no trying about
That was
it.
pretty good, but our bridal party's out here. They want to hear you one more time. How's everybody doing today? Much better. If you would please direct your attention to the doors on my right. Let's have a big warm welcome for the parents of the bride, Duke and Trish Hite. Next, we have the parents of the groom, Bob and Maria Woods. And for our first bridesmaid and groomsmen, we have Lily, the maid of honor, escorted by Wayne. Next, we have Kiara, escorted by Chris. And let's hear it from Maddie and Tom. And let's have a huge round of applause for the flower man, Ryan. And show a lot of love for the matron of honor and the best man, Jill, escorted by Cody. Now, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, if you are not standing, please do so now. And let's have a giant round of applause for the reason you are here today, the new Mr. and Mrs. Greenway! All right, and now it is time for our newlyweds' first dance as husband and wife.
5:34 a.m. I was about to start my day, but she laying there across me, so I stayed anyway. Arms tight, legs numb, wrapped around my knee. Sweetest of the sunflowers, how you're the sun to me. I don't recall what you were wearing on the first night we met, besides a subtle cloud around you from my last cigarette. And you come from a good place with a happy family. The only bad you've ever done was to see the good in me. And I've been living, waiting on the day that the good Lord willing sends you out my way. I've seen hard times, bad luck, all that in between. Sweetest of sunflowers, how you're the sun to me. I remember being younger and my mother told me true. Find someone who grows flowers in the darkest parts of you. Take heed when things get hard and don't you ever turn around, 'cause you'll find someone someday, somewhere that grows you to the clouds. And you walked me home that evening when I could barely walk, and you spoke to me so sweetly on the days I couldn't talk. And now I'm seeing clearly, I'm growing up so free. Sweetest of sunflowers, how you're the sun to me. I've been living, waiting on the day that the good Lord willing sends you out my way. I've seen hard times, bad luck, all that in between. Sweetest of
Benjamin and Rachel Greenway, ladies and gentlemen.
Sweetest of sunflowers.
All right, and from there, everyone, all the bridal party and the parents can take their seats with the exception of the father of the bride, and I would like to invite him up to join Rachel.
Gotta hold on easy as I live. think you already know. I remember I thought you looked like an angel wrapped in pink, so soft and warm. You've had me wrapped around your finger since the day you were born. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Oh, take on this world, but to me, love will always be. Sometimes you receive my whisper, I love you in the moonlight. As I walk away, I hear you say, Daddy, love you more. Beautiful lady from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again.
Rachel and her dad, ladies and gentlemen. All right, from there we'll bring Benjamin and his mom up to the dance floor.
No, not yet.
Works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyons, waiting for summer, his pastures to change. As the moon rises, he sits by his fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer. Closing his eyes as the goalies retire, he sings out a song which is soft but it's clear, as if maybe someone could hear. Good night, you moonlight ladies, rocked up by sweet baby Jane. Evenings and blues are the colors that you want to let me go down in my dreams. And rocked up by sweet baby James. Now the 1st of December was covered with snow. So was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. Though the Berkshire seemed green like on account of that frosting, with 10 miles behind you and 10,000 more. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway, a song that they sing when they take to the sea, a song that they sing when they're home in the sky. Maybe you can't believe it if it helps you to see the singing was just fine for me. So good night, you moonlight ladies, rung up by sweet baby Jane. Deep dreams and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my
Benjamin and his mom, ladies and gentlemen.
and rung up by sweet baby Jane.
All right, and from there we'll have the bride and groom take their seats at the head table.
I've known Ben for about 13 years now, and they have been the craziest 13 years of my life. We've been through some pretty serious times together, but those serious times have turned into some of the best memories of our lives, and I wouldn't regret any of them at all. What one? No, we're gonna be good. Everyone's got to hear it. We're good. I feel like the more life and death experiences you have with someone, the closer you become. Ben and I have had more life and death experiences than anyone else I know, so I feel like we've become pretty close together, and we're about brothers now, I say. Where did I leave that? I'm sorry, everyone. I did not rehearse this. Did not plan. I'm sorry. If it weren't for Ben, I would have never shot my first deer. I would have never been the outdoorsman that I've become today. We've gone on many adventures together. I'm just going to screw the speech. We're just going to forget that. We're going to one-off it. Everything that Ben and I have done has been pretty crazy, to say the least. The craziest one that I think we've done is hiking 2 46ers in one day. If everyone knows Ben, he's never on time, never shows up on, he'll show up. You can count on him to show up, but he's never going to show up on time. You can't guarantee he's going to be awake either. I went to a hockey game with these two one time. There was brawls going on and stuff. He's knocked in the middle of the hockey game. No idea. He wakes up at the end of the game. He's like, "Is it over?" I was like, "Yeah, you slept through the whole thing." He's like, "Yeah, welcome to my life." So we decided to go hike 2 of the Adirondack 46ers one day. Planned to leave at 7 o'clock. Wake up. I'm ready to go. Texting him, calling him, like, "Hey, are we doing this thing? What's going on?" 11 o'clock rolls around. I was like, "We doing this or what?" He's like, "Yeah, sorry, I just woke up." So I was like, "Are we going?" He's like, "Yeah." 8 hours later, 12 miles in, we're strolling out of the woods 8 o'clock, and we're hurting. We decided to take the expressway down. The expressway down is about a 90-degree angle straight down. Luckily, we had some paracord because you end up coming to this 20-foot cliff. We end up coming down. We're calling ourselves down from the cliff. It was pretty wild. On that trip, we ended up with some nicknames. That trip is named The Adventures of Needle Dick Ned and Larry Longshong. And whenever we go out on hunting trips and fishing trips, it's just Needle Dick Ned and Larry Longshong just living their life together. Cheers to the groom and bride.
All right, let's follow that up with a big round of applause for the best man. And next, please welcome to the microphone the maid of honor, Lily.
I'm not going to put my phone down because I'm a little nervous. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lily, the groom's sister. For those of you who do know me, I'm sure you're clearly contemplating who gave me this microphone. I remember when Ben brought Rachel home for the first time. It was a holiday, Christmas if I'm not mistaken. And here comes Ben. And there's this little lady behind him. And I'm like, who does she belong to? I'm looking, and then soon after I hear Ben go up to my mom. And he's like, this is Rachel, my girlfriend. And I'm like, whoa! Because this is the best one. Like, by a long shot. Sorry, Ben. But, on a serious note, I can't express how excited and grateful I am to be here, sitting up in front of all of you as a maid of honor. We've been counting down the days since about 147. I have one of those apps on my phone that would tell you the day, the hour, and the minute. And it was really fun to see the panic in Rachel's face. And it was like 50 days, 23 hours, and 19 minutes to send those invites out yet. But the best was when it got down to single digits because I was like, 9 days. 20 hours, and her eyes would just twitch a little bit. Really got me going. And Rachel and Ben have taught me a lot of things. Like, if I let you hold this, it's not funny to point it at people. You can't be doing that. And yeah, you can chase that rabid-looking possum through this random trailer park at 1 o'clock in the morning, as long as you let me get it on video. And the old tried and true, if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough, which I duly noted over the last year of being around them every single second. As Rachel and I started to grow a bond in the beginning of last August, it took off like no friendship I'd ever had before. It went from occasionally hanging out after work to literally being around each other every breathing, waking moment that we had the chance. We had clicked instantly, which in turn grew a better bond between me and my brother, which I can't be more grateful for. I can't thank you guys enough for the laughs, the cries, the DDing. I definitely needed it bad. Taking me to the casino for the first time, and then in turn not taking me back again after I was up about $600 and left with negative 99. The car rides and the makeshift therapy sessions we had to have in the living room as I'm on the brink of losing my mind over something stupid. I'd also absolutely love to thank Rachel's parents. Duke, Trish, there isn't nearly enough words. Thank you for always letting me sleep on your couch, including your family dinner and treating me as your own. However, the most thing I can thank you for is influencing Ben in nothing but a positive way. One more thing I'd like to say before I close out this speech is a genuine question I need an answer from everyone. Yes or no? Have you ever heard the movie Ice Age? Said the Slaw? Rachel? Rachel, you're gonna stand up for me? A couple months ago, Rachel and I got the bright idea to get matching tattoos. And if you can't see it, I got strap, and Rachel got an acorn. So there's that. So as I close the speech, I'd like you all to raise a glass to the beautiful new bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Greenway. And this may come as a surprise, or not, to some of you, but if you had too many celebratory beverages, Scott, can you raise your hand for me? We own that big white bus outside. So, thank you.
Alright, let's hear it for the maid of honor. And last but certainly not least, please welcome to the microphone the father of the bride.
So anyways, they kind of threw this on me at the last minute, and I didn't plan on doing a speech, but I do have a lot to say, and I could start off with a lot of things, but I guess I'll start off with
the first day I met Ben. And I was coming home from Buffalo. We just went out and picked up a camper. And we're coming home. It's about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So we're coming home and there's people in my driveway. So it's like, what's going on here? So we're looking around, find out what's going on. I get out and I see Ben. He looked a little younger then. And looking out, I have no idea who he is. And then finally we understand that she's been seeing Ben for a while. And I didn't know that. So he comes over to me and he says, you must be Pops. And he shakes my hand. So that was my first time meeting Ben, which was a little awkward. I don't think I said anything. I think I just stared at him. As I should. But no, I want to wish them both the best in wherever they lead, wherever they go. Ben's grown to be a part of the family, and I wouldn't change it. I do care about him a lot, care about both of them enormously. I just wish them the best of luck in wherever they go. Wherever lead that life takes you. About it. Right.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in '63. What a very special time for me. As I remember, what a night. Oh, what a night. You know, I didn't even know her name, but I was never gonna be the same. What a lady, what a night.
Oh, I got a funny feeling when she walked in the room. Hey, as I recall, it ended much too soon. What a night.
Hypnotizing, mesmerizing me. She was everything I dreamed she'd be. Sweet surrender, what a night.
I felt a rush like a rolling ball of thunder, spinning my head around and taking my body under.